Pokemon, puppies, and playing outside. These are just some of the things 10-year-old Thor loves.
No, he's got a big heart. He's very compassionate, he's a very loving child.
He also has big dreams of being in the spotlight.
Summertime and the living is easy.
As an actor and singer.
I like singing and it calms me down. So it's like a big thing to be able to sing.
But a couple of months ago, seemingly out of nowhere, the music in his heart was silenced by the thoughts in his head.
He became scared of so many things. He was just clinging to us.
The thoughts got so bad and I was having nightmares every night and I couldn't get to sleep.
I think that the drive to the emergency room was pretty scary for us. I remember seeing things, as we drove along and having no idea what was going to happen at the other end.
They spent the next 3 days there. The absence of child psychiatry units in Spokane meant the ER was the family's only refuge. Those days and nights were filled with a flow of doctors coming in and out of Thor's windowless room, asking question after question, until finally an answer.
I found out I had OCD.
But the type of obsessive-compulsive disorder Thor was diagnosed with isn't the kind you typically see portrayed on television shows, with obsessive cleaning and organization as the main symptoms. Thor's OCD plagued his mind with intrusive thoughts, ones that caused his nightmares to creep into his daily life.
That was really difficult, and it did feel like our son was taken from us.
Thor described it as a hijacking of the brain, and while the diagnosis gave one answer, it brought with it a lot more questions.
And I remember thinking, is life going to be different from this point on?
And as time ticked away, it seemed the only answer was to continue to wait in the ER or return home to piece together a plan of their own.
I think for us, we felt like we were sort of on a tightrope.
Just when it seemed they were out of options, a new bit of hope arrived, a program called BEST. BEST is an outpatient program at Sacred Heart Children's Hospital for kids struggling with mental health issues. 5 days a week, the children spend their day working with professionals like psychologists, counselors, nurses, and teachers, all with the goal of getting them back to everyday life.
They just kind of help you understand what's going on and how life is going to kind of change.
They have all the services that we would have had to put together on our own. Had we left the emergency room and tried to pull all of these things together, I don't think we could have done it. We could envision that this might work for him.
And sure enough, after just 1 week at BEST,
everything just seemed to kind of change and I could feel myself gradually getting better.
I know it's not going to be an easy route, but I can see we're headed to recovery.
It's a challenge not to see yourself as being OCD. But I think it's helped him realize that the OCD is a thing separate from himself.
And now this little boy with big dreams of being in the spotlight is also determined to shine a light on his battle in hopes of helping others and erasing the stigma surrounding mental illness.
When we were asked as a family if we would consider doing this interview, we talked about it, and Thor was the one who said we need to do this. And the reason he said that we need to do it,
if there's other kids like me going into the BEST program, I want them to know it's okay to talk about it. It's all right to be different. And even if you feel like you're not normal, I know life is gonna get better.
And with that renewed hope, returns Thor's dreams for a future filled with song.
And the cotton is high, your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby,